What it is, my 10 Peace and Grease here. Today we're talking about the next primed Warframes. Now, we just came off of the two female primes, which would be Octavia Prime and Gara Prime currently. So who are the next two primed frames to come later? Well, those are going to be two male Warframes to be primed, and then of course another two female frames after that, and then two males, and etc., etc. But the next two primed frames, and I gotta tell you, the next one I am super excited about because it's my favorite Warframe in the game. You guys and gals know who I'm talking about, don't you? No, not Harrow Prime. Although you're close if you guessed Harrow Prime. No. It is in fact none other than a god in Warframe, Nidus Prime. If nothing changes, if nothing's delayed, if, you know, the rotation isn't altered by DE, the next Prime Warframe should be Nidus Prime. And I gotta tell you, if DE gets this right, which it's not going to be hard to do, if I'm honest, it's not going to be hard to do at all, they got my money for Prime Access, because I'm definitely buying Prime Access for Nidus Prime. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Although I got to assume that probably the most difficult Warframe in the entirety of the game is probably Nidus to design a skin for. And the reason I say that is because you have to have essentially a skin for a normal kind of resting Nidus, and then as soon as you start getting stacks, boom, the mutation stacks, when you're earning those, your form, your appearance is altered. So that's why I got to assume that he's probably one of the more difficult Warframes to design a skin for. Now, my biggest concern is that how does DE go about making a Prime appearance or look that is going to rival this skin right here? This skin is flippin' amazing, man. So how does DE go about creating a primed look equal to this, or even close to looking this good? I don't know. Don't get me wrong, I think that DE has the ability to do so, but I still think it's going to be a tall order, because this is an amazing flippin' skin right here, man. As far as what I would like to personally see for a Prime stat boost, it's got to be, it has to be a bigger base energy pool. That's one of the Nidus's biggest drawbacks. If you decide to not run anything like a flow or a primed flow mod on your Nidus, then you run into the problem that he only has 150 shot of energy for an energy pool, which isn't very much at all when you start, you know, casting abilities back to back and stomping. So I definitely think that Nidus is going to need a bigger energy pool going forward. As far as that, I don't know, maybe give Nidus a little bit of a sprint speed boost, right? On top of that bump in energy pool. Give us another 100 shot of energy, or 150 shot of energy starting out. But that's pretty much the only thing I think that Nidus really needs, is that energy pool bump. At this point, let's talk about the next frame to be primed after Nidus, if we go by, again, the release order. And the next Warframe is a frame that I personally think is underrated. And that frame is Harrow. Another fantastic deluxe skin, if I may say so myself. This is just an absolutely wonderful deluxe skin for Harrow. Another tall order for DE. Can they create a primed Harrow that looks almost as good as this deluxe skin? I don't know. This skin is another amazing skin. Now, do I think that a prime look is going to surpass a deluxe skin? Probably not. They're called deluxe skins for a reason. But do I think that in order to kind of boost those sales on Prime Access, DE does try and challenge that a little bit with the Prime's appearances? I think so, because some of the Primes come out looking amazing. So Again, I think DE has the ability to design a Prime skin for Harrow that looks equal to the Deluxe skin, if not better. But that should be the next frame that gets primed after Nidus. After that, it switches back to 2 female Warframes. And you guys and gals out there might be interested in the next 2 Warframes to be primed after Nidus and Harrow. And those 2 Warframes are going to be Cora and Garuda. Both fantastic Warframes. I'm interested to see both of these primed moving forward. Cora is already a wonderful Warframe. Garuda, I definitely think that Garuda was still kind of buggy last time I used her. Whenever you use her ability that generates a shield, it seems like enemies still shoot you around it, which is annoying. Just one of many things that I've noticed about Garuda. I like Garuda, I do. I'm interested to see how Garuda Prime is. Cora Prime is obviously going to be great because DE has spent quite a lot of time adjusting and tweaking Cora, so it's only natural that Cora Prime is going to be good. Me personally, I only care about Nidus Prime. That's it. I mean, I haven't bought a Prime Access in, I think the last Prime Access I bought was probably Mesa, I think. I think that was the last Prime Access I bought, but with Nidus Prime, that is going to change that streak, because I'm most definitely, as I've already said, going to buy Nidus Prime. So that's kind of a breakdown of the upcoming primed frames. Again, this takes into consideration that DE is going to prime these Warframes straight off the release list, the release log. Again, if there's any change up, or if they delay one and put one ahead, then that's obviously going to, you know, change that order a little bit. Let me know what you guys and gals think down in the comments below. I respond to everybody that does. What frame in this list are you most excited to see? And until next time, peace out.